Hi everyone, here we have an interesting application about a non-singular matrix, that means invertible matrix. So here we have the application. So this application purely depending on cryptography. So first I will explain the procedure, how this concept is going on. For example, I want to send a message, right? I want to send a message to you, right? So I am the first person, you are the second person. I want to send a message, right? Message. Okay. But how I want to send, I want to maintain a privacy that there should not be any chance to know my message to third person. Such kind of privacy I want to maintain here. Okay. So for this, I want two matrices, two square matrices. You can take any 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, whatever. Okay. Call this matrix A. This is one matrix, and another matrix, it's inverse. Compulsory, I want inverse only, right? So inverse of that A. Okay, let us take A is a non-singular, then only inverse exists, right? So therefore, this matrix is called my encoding matrix. Okay, how to encode I will tell you. Encoding matrix, and its inverse is called decoding. So this is called decoding matrix. This is decoding. Okay, decoding matrix. So by the help of these two matrices, I will maintain the privacy. So that means I should maintain this matrix. Encoding matrix should be with me, and this decoding matrix with you. That means with the second person. And this matrix should not be disclosed with any other person. Okay, then I will maintain the required privacy. So how to maintain? Let us look at. So first let us have some details about this cryptography. So cryptography is the process of coding and decoding messages. Okay, and the word comes from the Greek letter cryptos. Cryptos means hidden. It's nothing but privacy. That's what I told you just now. So it maintains a privacy. It's meaning hidden. Okay. One type of code that is extremely difficult to break makes use of a large matrix. So instead of taking a small matrix like 2 by 2 and 3 by 3, let us take 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6. If you take a large matrix, it is very difficult to break your messages. So there is no chance to know your message to the third person. So that is the meaning of this. So the receiver of the message decodes it using the inverse of the matrix. That's now I told you, right? Inverse of the matrix is called decoding matrix. This first matrix is called the encoding matrix, and its inverse is called the decoding matrix. So first matrix with me, and this matrix is called encoding matrix. This should be with me, and the second matrix is inverse, and that matrix name is decoding matrix, and that's with you. Okay, and these two matrices uh, should be personal. We should not disclose to any of the third person. Then only we can maintain the privacy. Now let us illustrate this method for a 3 by 3 matrix. That means encoding matrix I am taking 3 by 3. You can take 4 by 4, 2 by 2, 6 by 6, 5 by 5, your wish. Now I am taking for 3 by 3. So let the message will be this: come to north direction. So I want to deliver this message: come to north direction. I should not send directly come to north direction, then everyone knows it. So I should send, instead of come to north direction, I need to send instead of numbers. Okay, but how to convert this into numbers such that third person, there is no chance to know the third person, right? So we assign a number to each letter of the alphabet. So first alphabet is C, its number is like A is 1, B is 2, like that. So A is 1, right, and B is 2, C is 3, B is 4, likewise. So C means it's 3, so 3 stands for C, like O means 15, likewise. So I need to assign the numbers, and let a space between words be denoted by the number 27. For example, come is a word and to is a word. Between there is a space. That means the space can be assigned with the number 27. So 27 means there is a space. Otherwise, the meaning entire will change. COMETO, meto, tomato, like that. The entire meaning will be delivered in a wrong direction. So that's what we should maintain the proper space also between the words. So space means 27, right? Right. Now let us modify the message. The message will be like this. So first come to north. C means 3, O means 15, M means 13, E means 5, star space means 27 likewise. Come to north direction. Okay, so D means 4, I means 9, R means 18 likewise. So N means 4. So likewise I need to give the numberings. So I should not send these numbers. So I cannot send these numbers like 3, 15, 13. I should not send these numbers. If I send these numbers, some intelligent people may crack it. So there is a chance to crack it. So again I need to modify this message, these numbers, right? How I'm modifying it. Since we are going to use a 3 by 3 encoding matrix to encode the message, so we break the enumerated message up into a sequence of 3 by 1 column matrices. So this is enumerated message. So first message is come to north direction. Its enumerated message is 3, 15, 13, 5, 27, 20 up to so on like this up to 4. So this is called enumerated message, and this enumerated message will breaks up into 3 by 1 column matrices as follows like this. Look at, so look at first 3 entries, that means here. So 3, 15, look at 3, 15, this 3, 15, 13 will be first column, 3, 15, 13 like this. And second 3 numbers, second set 5, 27, 20 will be here, 5, 27, 20. Next after 20, 15, 27, 14. So 15, 27, 14. Next 15, 18, 20. Look at 15, 18, 20. Next after that 8, 27, 4, right? Look at 8, 27, 4 likewise. So you look at the end, there is a gap because after 4 there is no number. But I have to complete this matrix, 3 by 1 matrix. So here there is no number. So nothing is there means there is a space. Space means here 27. So then to fulfill this matrix, you have to write 27. If there is a letter, no need to worry. If there is a letter after n, then directly I can write here that corresponding number. There is no letter. That's what I am using the space. Space means 27. For example, if there are no two letters here, then two empty places. So for the two empty places, you have to write again 27, 27 like that. Okay, in order to complete the sequence. So observe that it was necessary to add a space at the end of the message in order to complete the last matrix. Just now I explained, right? So likewise, I have to create a data matrix. So next one. So let the encoding matrix be this one. So this is my encoding matrix. So this matrix is with me. So which is 3 by 3 matrix. So here, no need to take this particular matrix. You can take any invertible matrix. Take any invertible matrix. It can be 2 by 2. It can be 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6. If you take 4 by 4 matrix, so this enumerated message should be 4 by 1 column matrices. Here I have taken 3 by 1 column matrices, right? Because I have taken encoding matrix 3 by 3. If your encoding matrix is 4 by 4, this should be 4 by 1 matrix. This enumerated message should be columns of 4 by 1. If it is 5 by 5, which one encoding matrix is 5 by 5, then your enumerated message should be in the form of 5 by 1 column matrices. Okay, so you can take any of the invertible matrices, and this matrix is with me, that means with sender, and this matrix should be we should not disclose with any of the person. If you disclose this matrix to any person, then there is a chance to crack the message. So that kind of privacy can maintain. Okay. The inverse of this encoding matrix is the decoding matrix. So that is called decoding matrix, and this is decoding matrix, and this matrix with the second person, that means with you. Okay, this matrix with you. So this matrix is with me. This is called encoding matrix, and this matrix is with the receiver, that means with you. So these two matrices we should be very careful. These two matrices should not let into know the other persons. Okay. Now let us come to the how to encode the matrix. That means which message I need to send to you. So how to convert the matrix, how to convert the message. Now look at how to encode. So first insert all the columns in a data matrix. Just now we prepared all 3 by 1 column matrices, which are data matrices, and those things you insert in a matrix like this. So first column is 3, 15, 13. So this is first one. So 3, 15, 13. And second column matrix 5, 27, 20. For your information, look at this is a data matrix. This is a enumerated message 3, 15, 30. That means 3 means C, 15 means O, 13 means M, C, O, M, E, and space, and to T, O to come to north direction. So this is enumerated message. So first 3 is in first column, next 3 in second column, look at, and third 3 is in third column likewise. So all these things we have to write in a matrix. That matrix is called data matrix. So this matrix is called data matrix. And last one is not there. So here I need to write 27. 27 stands for space to complete the sequence, right? So this is called data matrix. After that, second step, and pre-multiplying, right? The pre-multiplying the data matrix. Data matrix is this one, this matrix, by the encoding matrix. Encoding matrix already disclosed. This is your encoding matrix, and you have to pre-multiply. Pre-multiply means before you have, right? Post multiplication means after this matrix. So here into, right? Then after multiplication you will get, so this is the matrix, right? Now next, so the columns of this matrix give the encoded message, and the message is transmitted in the following linear form. How to transmit? Like this you have to transmit. Look at -7, 34, 37, -10, 57, 62, 16. So this message I have to send to you. Look at indirectly this column enters only -7, 34, 37, -10, 57, 62, and 16, 71, 86. Now this message I need to send to the receiver. So if third person seeing this message, if the third person see this message, there is no chance to crack it. There are negative numbers, there are more, the alphabets are 24 only, but here 86, 71, 55, how these numbers comes in here, -3. So there is no chance to crack the message. Okay. And how many these kind of matrices exist? How many 3 by 3 invertible matrices exist? There are infinite. They are not finite. Infinitely many invertible matrices exist. That's why there is no chance to guess what is the matrix, what is the invertible matrix. The matrix is known, obviously invertible matrices exist, but there is no chance to know the particular matrix because there are infinitely many matrices, non-singular matrices exist. So that is a confident, right? Now this message I need to send to the receiver. That means I need to send to you. Then what you have to do is, again same story. After receiving this enumerated message, again you have to break into 3 by 1 column matrices. All this enumerated message. Then again you have to take the decoding matrix. So this is encoding matrix. You have to take decoding matrix, and same you have to pre-multiply, and again you will get the enumerated. You can get the numbers. That means enumerated message. Then you will crack. Look at how to decode it. So to decode the message, let us discuss again. To decode the message, the receiver writes this string as a sequence of 3 by 1 column matrices. Just now I told you, right? And repeats the technique using the inverse of the encoding matrix. That means decoding matrix. And the inverse of this encoding matrix is the decoding matrix, and which is this. And already I disclosed it. So how to do this? So first decoding matrix into this enumerated message is transmitted. So that transmitted message you write in 3 by 1 strings like this, 3 by 1 matrices. So for your information, the message is this. The transmitted, this is a transmitted message. That means this is to the receiver, with receiver. So look at first three numbers, -7, 34, 37 will be first column, -7, 34, 37. Similarly, next -10, 57, 62. So here -10, 57, 62 likewise. So all these things you would arrange in a 3 by 1 strings. Then multiply with the decoding matrix. Then you will get this beautiful matrix, right? This is nothing but our original message. So the columns of the final matrix written in linear form, and which gives the original message like this. Look at, and these numbers I am writing in linear form: 3, 15, 13, 5, 27, 20. Look at here in this matrix, all these numbers I am writing in a linear form. 3 means here C, 15 means O, 13 means M. Likewise, you have to decode the receiver like this. Look at COMETONORTHDIRECTION. So look at how beautiful application it is. So if you want more difficult to crack, let us take, instead of taking 3 by 3, you take 4 by 4. If you take 4 by 4 encoding matrix and decoding matrices, then correspondingly the string should be 4 by 1 column matrix. The mechanism is same, the ideology is same. Okay, so likewise we can maintain the privacy between two persons. With this, I'll stop.